Innovation is the practical implementation of ideas that result in the introduction of new goods or services or implementation in offering goods or services, as the opening of the Innovation Week based on climate change, circular economy, and agri-tech showcase platform and innovation and many more. Francis Brentford Rena, Communications Portfolio Manager, Innovation Sierra Leone, speaks on the purpose of the Innovation Week.
This week-long event will be actually the opportunity to celebrate the creativity, collaboration, and innovation of our city. Throughout the week, we have a roadmap of panel discussions, training, fun activities, and many more to actually thrill us and to help us to think differently of the situation that is currently affecting our city. But the highlight of the event is actually the pitch competition, which is where the innovators within our city will be having the opportunity to showcase groundbreaking ideas that will be a solution to issues that are affecting the country currently.
Given the background and how innovation started and the importance of innovation, Francis Stephen George, Chief Executive Officer, Innovation Sierra Leone, has this to say.
That idea might become something. And that hope is one that should not be underestimated, because the source of disillusion is when people don't have any hope, that even though what they have between their brain cannot be realized. When we started in 2017, I thought this hope was not going to be realized. Then some changes happened. We have the DSTI that basically did something. It gave me some kind of credibility that I didn't have before. So we are very proud to say that in the 7 years, we have incubated, accelerated probably close to 300 firms. Freetown Innovation Week is an addition, because when an ecosystem is growing, developing, you have many events. So you cannot have like a limit on events. In fact, the more events, the more dynamic the ecosystem is.
Speaking on their role in the Innovation Week, Lawyer Kweku Melvin Lisk, Deputy Mayor of Freetown City Council.
It is with great pleasure and enthusiasm that I stand before you today at the outset of the Freetown Innovation Week, a pivotal moment for all of us to converge, collaborate, and catalyze change in the face of one of the most pressing challenges, climate change. As Deputy Mayor of Freetown City, I'm actually aware of the stark realities that we are faced with in terms of the pressures we get through climate change and innovation. Freetown City Council, we have created a platform wherein we're encouraging young people to actually take an active role in the innovation space. This is important because it's a strategy that underscores the importance of actually utilizing and exploiting that space as far as young people are concerned.
Delivering a keynote speech on the opening of the Freetown Innovation Week, Honorable Salma Ba, Minister of Communications, Technology and Innovation.
Within our countries, when we think about natural resources, we're thinking of the mines or whatever else. But I think maybe this is one area that we haven't tapped into as much when you think about the natural resources that we have in terms of our creative minds and what we can deliver and what we can do. I think as a government, I think there's been progression in terms of prioritizing. It was innovation that happened in terms of how do I communicate. The whole setup of the whole network infrastructure, all those innovation, the whole digital transformation plan, the whole technology, all of those are innovation. A lot of our preliminary focus was put on communication, because that's the critical infrastructure that you need to do innovation. Without communication, without internet, without mobile services, all of this is for naught. So I think that's why you've seen so much of investment went into building that infrastructure, thinking about the landing of the internet cable, you think about the fiber backbone layout that has been done. Now if you think about the focus on last mile connectivity, specifically in rural areas, that is important because we're in Freetown and we all have connectivity here, and innovation is clustered there, which is rightly so. With that, that's why there's a lot of focus we're putting also in rural connectivity, because we know if we don't do that, a lot of this innovation is just happening in Freetown. How are we tapping into the innovation in the provinces where there's a lot more people?
Such a ceremony is a motivational step in the improvement of innovation or technology in every nation across the globe. Reporting for Amis TV Top News, Abubakar Siddiqui Kama is my name.